So, Susan, can you tell us about how this collection started and what was it like back in 1919? And that's the first year when they had this idea.
Well, in 1919, it was just coming out of being an agricultural high school, and most of the students were agricultural from agricultural families. And the principal, John Whiteley, just got the brilliant idea of having a hands-on project to teach students about art education. And the way he did that is he had them first visit artist studios, and the students got to actually go to studios and meet the artist, and sometimes see them in the act of painting, or talk to them about the history of their how they got to be these famous artists, because some of them were already quite famous. And it really, for the first 7 years or so, that's pretty much how it went. And then in 1928, something really wonderful happened, which is that they, at the urging of one of the artists, Hanson Puthoff, they decided that they would have a yearly exhibition, a purchase prize exhibition, where the students would buy one painting, actually 2 paintings each year, to donate to the school as a class gift.
So that was one of the things that really touched me, is like, I believe art, and I think that's also the reason museum exists, is like art can really bring people and community together. And so this is a great example, and in a large scale in that time, how it got done, and I think it's wonderful.
It was. It took about 800 people each year. There's these incredible lists of all of the different tasks that had to be done, and all the different people, everybody from students to community leaders to people, parents. They had to be there protecting the paintings. So there were people on campus because this was up for 3 weeks. The exhibition was up for 3 weeks, so that gave the students time to examine the paintings, talk about the paintings. English classes wrote papers based on them, and also that gave the community time to come. So each year, many of the community clubs came, and they had their annual meetings so that they could see the paintings, but also that the students would host them and serve them tea and things like that. So the students were interacting with a lot of these different community groups. And it was just a grand experiment in a conversation about art and community and social service. And there's nothing else like that.
This collection is like a California Impressionist, but it's not only that. I think it's more than that. Can you tell us more about the art in this collection?
Sure. It's a lot more than California Impressionism. But I think that people feel that the collection is valuable partly for that, because it's a document of kind of the unfolding development of art in Los Angeles. And so it starts out in 1919 with what was going on then, which was California Impressionism. But then when the Depression hits, art started to change, and the art that the students started to collect changed. And so, first it was all about California Impressionism, but eventually it gets to be all over the map and reflects the social concerns of the 1930s. And then it reflects some things that are different during World War II also. There weren't that many women artists collected until the 1940s, during the war period. What you have to remember about this is that the students went through so many things, and all of those things are sort of reflected in a way. So they went through the 1918 pandemic, World War I, then the Depression, and then World War II. So it's also hard to believe that with all those things going on, that they could sustain this collecting program, this art appreciation program.
Okay, well, I'd like to toast to everyone and thank you for all your support. And I hope you enjoy the show. And this is a celebration for the 100th anniversary of this program, which started in 1919. So I hope you enjoy and thank you for everyone that's involved. Thank you.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers.